All right, people. We starting this shindig a little early. I didn't know the song was going to finish that quick. But yo, if you guys didn't know, those are two tracks from Undertale. If you haven't played Undertale by now, I don't know what the hell is wrong with you. But go ahead and play that masterpiece of a game. Wonderful RPG. Great battle mechanics, great system mechanics overall. You don't have to fight anybody in that game if you don't want to. Well, you have to fight, but you don't have to kill anybody or hit anybody if you don't want to. But go and play Undertale, man. That is my man Stan's theme, and that is Asgard. Is Asgard the dude name? The last dude that you fight. Well, the main boss creature guy that you fight in the game. But yo, what is good, everybody, man? The almighty Spartan God, what is good? Yo, foxing around, what is good? My guy, yo, Boro is here to smack some dudes if they disrespect the chat. Yo, Chris Righteous, what's good, my G? Yo, Sony gets the money. Yo, today was a good day. It would have been a lackluster day. Yo, Mega, what's good, bro? What is good, Mega Man? Definitely appreciate you coming through. Yo, it would have been a lackluster day, but that tweet. Yo, I'm over here at work. Let me paint a scenario for you guys. Can I paint a picture for you guys for a second? Can I paint a picture for you guys for a second? You know what I mean? Yo, boy, no, go ahead and play Undertale, man. You definitely like Undertale. It is an amazing game. Like, honestly, if you play Undertale, you might play through that thing like 3 times just to get like all the endings. But yo, that game is amazing, man. Like the soundtrack, the gameplay, the story. There's so much things you can depict from the story, like translate from what you get from the story. It's a really great game. Yo, Envy of Astoria, what is good, man? Sony making power moves. Oh, you already know. But yo, guys, can I paint a picture for I'm gonna get on my Bob Ross for a second. You know what I mean? Can I get on my Bob Ross? I want to paint a picture of what's going on and my mental when it came to this Gamescom, because we already started out Gamescom pretty lackluster with that Inside Xbox. You know what I mean? That Inside Xbox was hot garbage, and I'll probably do that in another stream, like dedicate that bashing, because Microsoft hasn't learned anything from the prior Inside Xboxes and the prior feedback from that fan base. Is Microsoft even listening to that fan base? Are they? We're going to ask that question when it comes to the PlayStation side of things, because I think PlayStation is listening. I think PlayStation is listening to their fan base, because this is one of them studios. Insomniac is one of them studios that people had it up in their list. It's like, yo, the news was breaking that your PlayStation is looking to acquire studios and this and that. And everybody named Mama had a podcast like, yo, which studio would you like PlayStation to acquire? Everybody was questioning that. Everybody was saying Insomniac, you know what I mean? People said other games, other studios, but Insomniac was pretty much on everybody's list. So PlayStation is definitely listening to that damn fan base. Is Microsoft listening though? I don't know, because that Inside Xbox, even the gears look good. I don't think PlayStation guys, before we get into the whole Insomniac purchase and anything like that, PlayStation guys, when it comes to Gears of War 5, yo, give Xbox guys that day. Yo, they need it, man. They need a day where they can just like, yo, just praise Xbox game. You know what I mean? There's a whole bunch of games coming out that week. You know what I mean? For Gears 5. But yo, give them Gears 5 that day, the early day access, whatever it is. Yo, give them that day, PlayStation fans. I implore you, please give them that day. Xbox, yo, the Xbox fan base. The Xbox fan base needs that day. Like literally, they need that day. Yo, Ryan, what is good, my guy? They need that day. Yo, when Gears come out? September 10th? September 6th and September 10th, just give Xbox fans that day, because yo, it's getting bad out here. My man Dave Jaffe hit them with the gut punch. Ooh, everybody had him on the everybody that had a podcast had Dave Jaffe up in there. Boom, gut punch. Boom. You know what I mean? Then Gamescom came with his Inside Xbox. Yo, I ain't seen no praise. I ain't seen no praise on his Inside Xbox. Tim Dog, he tried. He tried. No praise. You know what I mean? So that's another gut punch. Boom! Right in the gut. Boom! Some of them got some, large guts, but it still hurts. Okay? You know what I mean? If you got a large gut, if you're a bigger guy, if you're a bigger, set person, it doesn't matter if you get, if you get a gut punch, it's gonna hurt. You're gonna feel some of that. You know what I mean? So that's 2 gut punches. Then during the Inside Xbox, this was like, yo, the gears look like good. So give the gears that day, right? Then we're going through the the Jeff Keighley show, the night before Gamescom, and the Gears trailer looked good. It looked good, so it softened the second gut punch, right? But it was no real gameplay there. I mean, the trailer looked good. That trailer, I'm pretty sure that was a trailer that's supposed to be shown at E3. That was a trailer that was supposed to be shown at E3, and they pulled it for some strange reason. I don't know why, but that was a trailer that was supposed to be shown at E3, right? But no gameplay. That was a little gut punch. Boom. Because yo, the dude Aaron Greenberg went on Inside Xbox. He's like, yo, we got a lot to show you with Gears. We got later on we're going to see a story gameplay trailer with gameplay. I ain't seen no gameplay. The same gameplay I seen was with Shorty in the freaking hover little boat thing, riding on ice and magma. Shit's crazy. Yo, hit the like button. We going in today. It's a celebration today. Listen, when I get hype, I get hype. And when I get hype, I get hype. And if I'm hype and people surrounding me ain't hype, they're gonna feel the hypeness of the hype of Bari. I don't know what I just said there, but let's roll with it. Okay? So that was kind of a semi gut punch. But then yo, listen. Painting the picture. Back to painting the picture, and we going into the gut punch. I was watching Sick Humor show, and I was watching Ryan's show. I was going back and forth between their shows when it comes to the Jeff Keighley thing. Right? I was watching Sick when it came to the Inside Xbox thing, but I missed the Gears segment where I missed the trailer for Gears. So I was like, oh damn, I missed the trailer for Gears. So I had to scour the internet just to see if anybody had that trailer up there. Shout out to my man Sean from Broadband Bullies. He posted a picture. He posted a trailer. So I left the stream and I went to go see the trailer real quick. You know what I mean? Had to do some other things. But when I was doing some other things, you know what I mean, throughout the day, because I'm at work, yo, I saw a tweet from PlayStation. I was like, what? PlayStation bought Insomniac. Boom! That's another gut punch to these Xbox fans. Another one. Yo, Sam Walton, what's good, bro? Another gut punch to these Xbox fans. That one, I know that hurt because, yo, PlayStation tweeted and then some niggas like, yo, we're honored to be a part of the team. Then the news things was, yo, Twitter was a flooded. It was a shh. That's my flood sound. Shh. Yo, it was going crazy on Twitter. So, I was rushing back to my phone. And, not my phone. I was rushing back to my desk. I had to rush back. So I rushed back to the desk, and I was like, yo, let me see what's sick. Let me see what Ryan is doing or what they're saying. So, I could listen to the podcast or what's going on. Yo, I came back, and I think I came back to where Sick and them, they was talking about it, but some of them was still in disbelief. They was like, nah, there's no way this is true. Check the sources. Yo, but y'all typed this like, yo, did you guys see this purchase? It's getting crazy out here. Yo, El Matador, what is good? It's getting crazy out here, man. Then, yo, it was going ham in the chat. Yo, Ryan was definitely conservative. Ryan was like, yo, I gotta wait till I get these facts. It's factual, baby. Let's go. Yo, so it's been a lot of gut punches to these Xbox guys. That's why I'm telling PlayStation fans, just give Xbox gamers that day. They need it, man. They need September 6th and September 10th. They need that day. Just give them that day of celebration. You know what? Have a heart. All right. Have a heart, okay? Just praise Gears of War 5 for them. You know what I mean? Just be like, yo, Gears is great. You know what I mean? So an Xbox fan can see that and they screenshot your tweet and they post it. Look, even the PlayStation fans is praising Gears. You know what I mean? Let's give them that day, man. Because yo, this news right here, yo, John, what is good, bro? This news right here. This John hurt. Yo, D, what is good, man? What is good? Yo, Insomniac, they came home, guys. They came home. This is big news, yo. This is big news. I put on Twitter, I was like, yo, this tweet made PlayStation win E3. I know E3 does passed already, but we go, yo, this tweet slapped me back in time, bro. Yo, I sat down in my chair at work and I got slapped back in time where, you know, it looked like I was having a seizure, but I wasn't. I was just going back in time and I was just reliving E3 2019. I was just like, damn, man, PlayStation definitely could have used a presence there. But yo, then I slapped back into the present and I was just like, oh shit, yo, they won E3. Yo, Jay, what is good, man? What is good? You know what I mean? You know, I mean, I don't think nobody is really surprised by the acquisition, but we're kind of surprised by the acquisition. Does that make any sense? Because when it comes to PlayStation and Insomniac, they're pretty much synonymous with each other. Like, you know, they go hand in hand. Like, a lot of Insomniac's successful games has been with PlayStation, and when they branch out a little bit, that's where they see a little bit of unsuccessfulness, like with Fuse. You know what I mean? That was the game, Fuse? Yo, The Truth, what is good, bro? Is that the game? Name the game? Make sure I'm correct with that. I know Insomniac made a game. I think it was called like Fuse. I don't know if that sound correct though. Is it named Fuse? It might have been named Fuse. Somebody could correct me in the chat if I'm wrong or not, but I'm just gonna go with Fuse. They made that. It was a multi-platform game. The game was trash. Then they went to Sunset Overdrive. Sunset Overdrive was an average game at best. I don't think the mission structure was good in that game, but the gameplay was fun. But to me, I'm not putting Sunset Overdrive at no pedestal like how these Xbox dudes putting it there, because they barely played it. You know what I mean? But it was a good game. But we seen that it had potential. You know what I mean? But that's when they went outside of PlayStation. But now they back into the fold. Oh, yo, Blandrew, what is good, man? Yo, Blandrew, yo, just man, J Bar, the delusional. Listen, Blandrew, I am not delusional, my good sir. My good sir, I am not delusional, my good sir. Yo, this was on everybody's like tongue when it came to, because like I said, the article came out like a couple of months ago or something like that about PlayStation. They were looking into acquiring studios, and a lot of people had Insomniac on the tip of the top of their list. You know what I mean? A lot of people was like, nah, I don't think it's gonna happen. Cause Insomniac, they want to stay independent, and people can call out Insomniac if they wanted to. You know what I mean? If I was in PlayStation bias, you know what I mean? If I was an Xbox fanboy and I was a PlayStation bias, I would have called out Insomniac ASAP. Cause I'd be like, yo, you hypocrites, you sellouts. You said you didn't want to be purchased by no publisher or no, you know, big company. You wanted to remain independent, and look what you did. And look what you did. I did that when it came to what's the dude that made Hellblade in Ninja Theory. I definitely did that, because Ninja Theory, they had me sit down and watch like 13 to 14 dev diaries, and every single episode in that dev diary, they was like, yeah, we want to remain independent. They was despising big publishers and how certain games won't be made if they had a big publisher, because they won't have the creative control, all this BS. That they went to Microsoft, and I bashed Ninja Theory, and I'll bash Ninja Theory till today. If they went to PlayStation, I would have bashed them. I'm just keeping it a fact. But Insomniac going to PlayStation, that is just like, come on, that's a no-brainer. Yo, it makes me wonder how big was that bag. Or how big that bag was. Yo, I'm gonna show you guys an article because Sean Layden had like a interview This was from the Hollywood. Let me see this website. The Hollywood Reporter. And Sean Layden had a little interview, and there was certain things that tipped over to dealing with this acquisition, which we all saw, because Spider-Man was just a huge part. Oh, let me go over here. Spider-Man was just a huge part of, you know, this acquisition. Like, Spider-Man was the tipping of the kettle to be like, all right, you know what, we just made this whole spill. We might as well just have you clean it up. Let's purchase us. You know what I mean? Let's purchase us. Yo, this is a perfect time too, since they have a department that handles VR, like the crazy PC exclusive. Yeah, like Insomniac is a very talented developer where they don't just create the same, you know, type of game. They can branch out and make different type of games. Yo, Mike, what is good, man? What is good? Okay, so Blandrew confirmed this. It's Fuse. Jay says, yeah, Fuse. So yeah, Fuse. I didn't like that game. I'll be honest with you. I thought that was a little generic. They tried to add little things like Ratchet and Clank a little bit with the gunplay, but it was just like, this don't feel Insomniac enough. You know what I mean? It was a little too, not saying that they can't make a serious game, but you know, it was just a little outside of their flow, their mantra. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's the proper word, but we'll roll with it. Okay. But this news right here, it overshadowed everything that was even announced at Gamescom at Jeff Keighley's show. Death Stranding, I was watching Death Stranding and I was just like yo, I'm going to get Death Stranding day one. It doesn't matter to me, but I'm just like, PlayStation, you know, acquired Insomniac. That's all I was thinking about. I was like, yo, I don't care. I didn't care what other news came out and which new game was coming out. I seen some flying game. I think it was Quest game came out. Some other game with the Halo creator. I was like, yo, I was so out of it by that time. I was just like, listen, Insomniac Games is a part of PlayStation Worldwide Studios. What is next for this freaking developer? You know what I mean? And the sky is the limit of what's next, because I have 4 games here that we know Insomniac to create. But you know, as much 3 of these games I really like. Sunset Overdrive, I'm still iffy on it, but I do think there's room to improve with Sunset Overdrive. And the funny thing about it, before Sunset Overdrive came out, I did a video on YouTube promoting Sunset Overdrive, because I was like, yo, Xbox guys, please buy this game. No, I made a video dedicated. This is when I first started YouTube. I made a video dedicated to selling Sunset Overdrive to Xbox gamers that was following me at the time when I just created my YouTube channel. No lie, I can pull it up later if you guys want to see it. You know what I mean? But I knew they wasn't gonna buy Sunset Overdrive. I just knew it. They was hyping that shit up, but they wasn't gonna buy it. Yo, Microsoft had a weekend where they gave that game away free, and they didn't even download it. The joint came to Games Will Go. They didn't even download it. That's how crazy it was. These dudes are blind to supposedly a good game that they have on their platform, right? But we know Spider-Man is pretty much a given when it comes to Insomniac. So Spider-Man 2, that's a given. Everybody that plays Spider-Man, you know how the game ended. You know it's gonna have a sequel of sort to that game where they can branch off into many different avenues. I might do a fairy like sequel with Spider-Man. I did it kind of on Twitter, but I guess the characters I was listing, a lot of people didn't really know. So I like to give visuals sometimes when it comes to just, you know, formulating my ideas or my thoughts. So hopefully, you know, people can understand my Spider-Man 2 sequel, my Spider-Man sequel prediction point of view. Ratchet and Clank, that's a no-brainer. These are two games that did really, really well for Insomniac on PlayStation. The remake to Ratchet and Clank sold well. It did great. It looks great. You know what I mean? To this day, people playing that game is like, wow, this junk looks amazing. You know what I mean? But this game right here, Resistance, as my man John over here said, Resistance. This is the game I want Insomniac to continue, because they've been asking a lot of questions about this game. If you guys ever follow them on Twitter and all that stuff, like they always ask about Resistance. They always ask about, you know, many games, but Resistance is always getting brought up. Like, would you like to see it come back and all that stuff? And I do think Resistance do need like you can give it like a refresher. You can give it like a remake, or, you know, whatever they want to call. I say a remake. You can give it a remake where you refreshing the story, because I don't know where they can go from it after Resistance 3, but you know, they can make something up. But I think a remake would do good. But you know what I mean, have that online multiplayer like Resistance 2. I didn't get to play Resistance 1 multiplayer because I didn't even know it was a multiplayer there in Resistance 1. You know what I mean? That was the time I was just in college. Well, I was early in college. I was doing basketball practice, my studies, and when I played PlayStation, I was playing PlayStation. But you know, I played through Resistance, love Fallen Man, but I didn't even play another online. But when that Resistance 2 came out, that online, I was dedicated to that online, man. That 32 V32, oh my god, wonderful, man, wonderful. You know what I mean? I say remaster Resistance. I agree with you. I agree. Have a trilogy of that month, a remaster trilogy. They did it already with you know, Uncharted and, you know, other games, so just do it. You know what I mean? But Resistance 4 or Resistance remake, a new Resistance, you know what I mean, rehash that joint. I don't know what are you gonna do. Please do it. Yo, the Gears, John, you read my mind, bro. Because no lie, when I was watching the Gears Horde stuff, I was like, damn, I miss Resistance and that auger, yo. When, you know, the auger, you can see through the walls and you can shoot through the wall. I was like, yo, I miss that gun to death, man. I miss that gun to death, man. And that reminded me of it too, man. Yo, real talk. Yeah, that's real talk right there, man. You know what I mean? So I was just like, yo, man, we need a Resistance, man. And then this news came, you know, a couple of hours after. I was like, yo, Insomniac with PlayStation, it's amazing. Everybody seemed like this is very positive news. You know, there's some Xbox guys a little salty. Tim Dog, you know what I mean, he's a little bit hurt right now. He's talking about, oh, now studio acquisitions are important. Let me show you guys something real quick. I don't know if you guys saw this tweet that I did, but I gotta put people on for a second. Can I put y'all on for a second? I can't see the chat right now, but yo, bear with me, because people need to understand, man. I hate when people just make these blanketed statements when it comes to PlayStation and their fan base. Oh, now studio acquisitions are important, with no context within whatever they're saying. Okay, because Xbox, we gave the respect and the credit when it's due when the Xbox purchased these studios, right? We was like, yo, that's a good purchase. Ninja Theory, that junk got me a little salty. You know what I mean? Obsidian, I never really played Obsidian games like that, so I was like, I don't care. The rest of the studios, I was like, damn, I don't really care. Other than my man, what's the studio that they purchased from on E3? My man that making Psychonauts 2. That studio is eluding my mind right now, but I'm pretty sure somebody's going to be like, yo, Bari, get that shit together. It's this studio. Those are the two studios that I'm like, okay, I can respect this, because those are studios that I generally like. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to tell on this tweet, I'm trying to tell people like, yo, listen, the difference between the Xbox and PlayStation acquisitions are, okay, people out here putting these blanket statements out here on Twitter. They need a gut check. They need a you know what I mean? They need a on the Xbox side, they don't play the games those developers create. Fake hype. Look at Ninja Theory. A year before Hellblade came out and they Ninja Theory, they was like, yo, It's the walking simulator. We PlayStation fans are hyping up Hellblade? This game is trash. It's trash. On Xbox, we playing Gears, baby. We playing Gears on Xbox. You can keep that walking simulator. You can keep that walking simulator. You know what I mean? They wasn't hype for no Hellblade. Look, Hellblade didn't even sell on Xbox. It didn't even sell. Ninja David came out with some BS statement. I'm like, oh my god, thank you guys for purchasing the Hellblade on Xbox. Microsoft bought that the damn self. They was giving out copies upon copies. I never seen so much giveaways for a damn game ever. Yo, Xbox Twitter, Phil Spencer Twitter, Major Nelson Twitter. Yo, they had giveaways for like for like a month. When it came to Hellblade, like, damn, how many damn codes do you have? So you know they bought them games up, man. They was buying them joints, okay? They was buying them joints. Xbox was like, yo, we got the money. We buy Hellblade. They don't want to buy it. You know what I mean? What's other? Obsidian. The only people hyped for Obsidian or had some type of interest towards Obsidian was them PC Xbox gamers. They was like, oh my god, this is kill. I mean, some guy came on my tweet one time when I was talking about Obsidian, and I was like, yo, bro, I don't play no damn Obsidian games. Like, you know what I mean? I don't play no damn Obsidian games. Yo, my bad. Let me check the chat real quick. Man. Yo, the bad hombre, what is good, man? Yo, Rated D Luffy, what is good, my guy? Yo, Zobi! Yo, what is good, my guy? My man Zobi's in the building. You know what I mean? Yo, Black Star Goat, what is good, bro? What is good? Yo, love Nina Cooney 2, Nina Cooney 1. Level 5 said they're done with Sony. Yo, Zobi. Yo, I gotta have a sit down with Zobi one of these days, man. We gotta have a sit down with Zobi, and we gotta talk to my man Zobi. We gotta bring him back, guys. The man is lost in the sauce, and we gotta bring him back to PlayStation. Yo, Xbox is going to be sleeping on their sides because their pussy's bleeding. Yo, but what was the studio that made Psychonauts? What is the studio that made Psychonauts? I know them too. I know the studio too. I just can't, say it right now. Yo, Dark Cloud was also amazing on PS2. Oh, that's a fact. Dark Cloud 2 was the turning point, for that franchise, which, they didn't continue it. Yo, Sony getting level 5 like Nintendo's getting Monolith. Yo, Sony should buy level 5 for real. But we'll talk about that later as far as like future acquisitions and stuff like that. But let me get into this tweet, right? So a lot of these guys, they're hyping up these games or they're hyping up these studio acquisitions, but they don't play none of these games. Look at all these Xbox guys that were hyping up these 7 studios bought up. They don't play no games from Compulsion. Remember when the PlayStation was coming out and they had that game Contrast? Xbox guys was bashing the hell out of Contrast. Compulsion made that game. It's like, oh, the PlayStation launch lineup is weak. What do you think Compulsion's gonna make for the Xbox? Come on, man. Come on. You know what I mean? A lot of the games or a lot of the studios, these developers that create these games, Xbox gamers don't play those games. You know what I mean? So it's definitely a contrast when you see the hype when PlayStation guys are hyping up Insomniac, Games being purchased by Sony Worldwide Studios, because there's legit hype there because we play Ratchet and Clank, we played Spider-Man. You know what I mean? We love Resistance. You know what I mean? Yo, Sunset Overdrive, if you went over to the Xbox side, you definitely, if you're a PlayStation guy, you definitely supported it on the Xbox. If you got an Xbox or a PC, you supported it if you like Insomniac. So I'm just like, yo, these guys are creating these wild blanketed statements out here, but don't put no context in it, because I can pretty much tell you that a lot of these dudes that's going to try to come with that analogy of, oh, now you guys are trying to hype up studio acquisitions. Ask them what game they're hyped for from the Xbox studios that they purchase. They couldn't tell you. They're gonna be telling you, oh, but the new games, I can't wait for the new games. What old game that they created that you liked? You know what I mean? Yo, wait, every time you see what's that game, Wasteland 3, every time you see that game, dudes is putting their heads down. They're like, oh my god, we showing this game again. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, what are you hyped for? What are you hyped for? Like, somebody made a tweet, I think it was my man Frozen. Shout out to my man Frozen. I think Frozen made a tweet where he was like, yo, if Nintendo actually snatched up like Game Freak officially, you're gonna see Nintendo guys of Double Fine. Thank you, Jay. You're gonna see Nintendo guys of like really hype. Nobody's gonna question their hype level if they really have like a Game Freak under their belt. You know what I mean? I know Game Freak is pretty much synonymous with Nintendo, but I don't know if they're really a studio under Nintendo. You know what I mean? I think they still like their own studio. Somebody could correct. Yo, Titanfall Princess, what is up? What is up? Definitely appreciate you coming through. Yo, by level 5. Blanchu, I need you to cut it out. I definitely need you to cut it out because I don't want none of you guys. Listen, this you guys dealing with the wrong PlayStation nigga. Ask Zobi, you dealing with the wrong PlayStation nigga. Don't bring up no sales of nothing on a platform if you yourself ain't purchase it when you have that fucking platform. Okay, I don't want to hear you guys. Oh, but look at the sales of Nino Kuni 2. You have a PS4. You ain't even purchased the fucking game, so you are in that You are in that category of the people that you're bashing on that platform. Let's use some common sense here, people. Yo, Ken, what is good, man? Don't get me triggered on this hype stream that I'm trying to do because, yo, you Nintendo fans, Nintendo fans, you don't want me boiled up because I would shut a lot of you Nintendo motherfuckers down. Okay, we understand the real reason why you guys are hyping up these fucking games coming to Nintendo Switch because you can't check if a motherfucker beat the game or not. Let me get off my rant. Blandrew does trigger the Blandrew. If I would have seen you in person, I'd kick you in your shin. You did not buy no Ni no Kuni 2. Stop it. You did not buy no Ni no Kuni 2. Show me right now that you bought Ni no Kuni. At me on Twitter right now, Blandrew, that you bought Ni no Kuni 2. Stop it. But anyways, what I was saying again. Oh yeah, the studios at Xbox guys, they didn't really, they're not hyped for them shits. They're not hyped for them shits. But like I said, if it was something like a Nintendo buying Game Freak, they're gonna be legitimate hype there because Nintendo dudes, you know, they mess with Game Freak heavily, as you can see from every Pokemon that comes out. So you know what I mean? That would have been, if I'd have seen everybody that tweeted out, I'd be like, yo, I would even question these guys when it comes to this purchase. But these Xbox guys, you gotta question these dudes. You gotta question these dudes, man. Yo, Chris Ratchet said, but you praise the shitty Xenoblade 2. Oh my god, we ain't even gonna talk about no Xenoblade 2. Listen. I don't know. Listen, Xenoblade 2 is not a bad game. It's not a bad game. It's not a bad RPG. The only real smoke I have for Xenoblade 2 is the fact that I gotta restart the motherfucker because of the Nintendo and how they did things before, you know, the previous update that they got cloud saves and the Switch Online show. That's my own real gripe with it because my save is gone with Xenoblade 2. I really don't want to restart that game because I think I was like 25 or 26 hours into that game, and I'm thinking about everything. I'm like, damn, do I really want to do all that grinding again? You know what I mean? Cause listen, when I play RPGs, I grind. I'm one of those dudes that, yo, I can sit down in an area and I will grind. Old school RPG dude. I will grind my ass off. I will grind them gears. You know what I mean? I will grind. But I just the story itself wasn't that captivating for me to start all over again, but it was a cool game. I'm not gonna bash Xenoblade Chronicles 2 outside of its performance, but other than that, I think it was a cool game. But to be some GOAT level shit, that's some new RPG gamer shit to say that. Anybody that says that don't have that much experience in RPGs. If you saying that Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is GOAT, no disrespect, But that's just how I feel. I look at it and I keep it moving. Hey, that's his opinion, but I feel like you don't have that much experience. But y'all deter my thoughts, man. Y'all deter my thoughts. Now I lost track of what I was talking about. Oh man, yo, who's the Persona? Yo, Persona always gonna come. The Xenoblade was lit. That's the Wii. I didn't play Xenoblade. Or Xenoblade X. I'm not a fan of the Xeno series. You know what I mean? Nintendo guys be praising the Xeno series, but yo, they hate cutscenes. You know what I mean? Like I don't understand it. Like yo, if you want to see something that is, you know a lot of people bash Metal Gear Solid 4. Yo, go play Xeno Saga 2 or any of the Xeno Saga games. Go play that game and see a cutscene. Yo, put that controller down, but like, all right, bruh, we Gucci out here. You know what I mean? We Gucci out here. But anyways, man, what do I want to see come from Insomniac Games? Like I said, I want to see that Resistance 4 or remake from them. Because I really like that franchise, and I don't want that franchise to just go kaput. But I do think it will be better for them to remake it. You know what I mean? Remake the franchise and start all over with the Chimera and everything, and get a new storyline with it. Yo, Bari, next month TOA tournament returns. Yeah, yo, the online arcade will return next month. We starting with Soul Calibur 6, which is going to be the 7th of September. Hopefully you guys come on through, man. Come on through and support the online arcade. We definitely would love your guys' support. You know what I mean? Because the more support we get, the more tournaments that we can do. And the bigger the prize pots can happen. Like our goal really is to hit partnership on Twitch. If we can hit that partnership goal, you know what I mean, there'll be a lot more variety of tournaments coming for an online arcade. But right now it's not that feasible as how you want it to be. You know what I mean? A lot of people request a lot of tournaments, but I'm a type of person that I'm not gonna do a tournament if there ain't no prize pot. You know what I mean? Somebody's coming through and they're dedicating their time to sign up for your event. There should be like some type of earnings there. Yo, shout out to my man Blandrew, man. I'm put it on screen, Blandrew. Hold up. Shout out to my man Blandrew, man. My man Blandrew. Shout out to my man Blandrew real quick. Hold on. Yo, J Bar, don't disrespect me ever again, good sir. Y'all see you, Blandrew. This case looking too fresh, man. I'm gonna need you to take the game out the disc, the case. I mean, and put the disc in the PS4, man. And play a great game. You know what I mean? Because I'm pretty sure if this game comes to the Switch, oh, yo, you know what? This is actually a good game. I saw you did it with Yeez. I saw that slick tweet. They tried to do with Yeez. I let you rock, though. I was going to expose you, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to let Blandrew rock because he is playing a good game. You know what I mean? He did that with Yeez. That man was nowhere to be found on the PlayStation. It came to the Switch. Oh my God, this game is amazing. This is a good game. You guys should play it. It's a cool game. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You don't want to play that joint, that 4K, that 60 frames. Oh yeah. we glad we're happy, Nintendo fans. You're a year later that you can acknowledge a good game. We're happy for you. We are happy that you guys can acknowledge a good game now. The same thing's gonna happen with Dragon Quest. You know what I mean? Like, yo, this is the shit I'm talking about with these guys, man. But yo, shout out to my man Blandrew. I respect it. You know what I mean? Supporting Ni no Kuni 2, which is a wonderful game. which is a wonderful game. The fishing, I think the fishing was trash in Yeez 8. That joke was mad simplistic. You know what I mean? Like, yo, throw the no, you even gotta throw bait. Just throw your rope in the area that got the little squiggly things, and wait until it bites, and just mash on X. Oh, they might have a little mini game sometime where you got to use a directional pad or something. But it's crazy. Yo, Chuck, what is good, man? What is good? But yo, what game would you guys, I know you guys want Spider-Man, you probably say Ratchet and Clank, Resistance, but I do think this is my prediction. I think we're going to get a Spider-Man game before we get anything else, which is only right. Spider-Man did great, so you want to continue that success, right? But after Spider-Man, what game do you guys think is coming from Insomniac Games on PlayStation? Zobi, you need to cut it out. You need to cut that out. Ni no Kuni 2 is definitely not garbage. You need to cut that out, Zobi. Zobi wants me to drive to New Jersey and kick him in the shin. That's what he wants. Yo, Final Fantasy 15 fishing is way better than Yeez 8. That is a fact. But yo, what game would you guys like to see after Spider? Because I think Spider-Man is going to be the first game to come out, which is going to be on PS5, right? Yo, Titanfall, you want a new Fuse game? Well, you know, I gotta have a sit down with Titanfall and see why she likes Fuse. I didn't like that game. I didn't like Fuse, but she said she wanted to see a new Fuse game. Yo, my man, Ken said Ratchet and Clank 100%. 100%. You know what I mean? Yo, matter of fact, yeah, that is true. Bora makes a good point right there, Blanju. My man got, you know, the Mega Man Battle Network series. I love the Battle Network series, man. When they got to like 3 and all that stuff, it got a little weird. But like 1 and 2, amazing games, man. Amazing games. Ratchet and Clank going Commander remake. Okay. So a lot of people going Ratchet and Clank, which I think Ratchet and Clank is going to get pumped out. I feel that they could fix it because Fuse was trash. Okay. I want a Sunset Overdrive too. Okay. Me personally, I want that Resistance to come back. You know what I mean? I want that Resistance to come back. And I want them to redo that franchise. But if they were to do something different, something new, I wouldn't mind that as well. Yo, the Almighty, what's good, brethren? Let me see ya. Yo, make a new IP. Resistance is and they should never revisit Killzone. Ratchet been mad post PS2. If you already have the new Spidey. Yo, Ratchet is pretty good though. I like Ratchet and Clank. The ones on PS3 is pretty good. What you call it? The remake was that's a remake of the first game. They changed the story a little bit up. Resistance is definitely not trash. Killzone, they don't make Killzone. They do Resistance as their first person shooter. Resistance Fall of Man, amazing game. Resistance 2, the story wasn't as good, but the multiplayer was amazing. So I would like them to have that line where it's just a great single player and a great multiplayer. Resistance is a Bumbleclap must charge you. Yo, we definitely want to see a new Resistance for real. Yeah, I want Resistance 1 remake with multiplayer again. That was epic. Yo, that's the thing. I played Resistance 1, the story, but I didn't play the multiplayer. Yo, Sean Layden said Ratchet and Clank Spider-Man is their focus. Yo, Sean Layden also said it looks like Sean Layden, they're gonna do something like, you remember how they had Sony Entertainment Online? I think they're gonna do something like that again, because they're saying that they want to put multiplayer games like on, you know, extend the platforms on multiplayer games. So that pretty much was what Sony Entertainment Online did. You know what I mean? There was a Sony studio that pretty much made like multiplayer games for like PC. You know what I mean? And you know, they definitely had stuff on PS4 as well, like DC Universe and all that stuff. So I think that type of studio is gonna get, you know, remade again. for Sony, and we'll see in the future. But Sean Layden, the reasons Sean Layden gave an interview here. I'm about to show you guys this real quick. Sean Layden had an interview here on this website. Why Sony Interactive bought Spider-Man maker Insomniac Games. This pretty much came out today. The interview is already queued up here with Sean Layden. So we're going to go to the questions. If you guys want the link, I'll send you the link here to the article. So you guys can, if you guys want to do a video or anything, on yourself. So, yo, I forgot about Spyro the Dragon as well. Oh my goodness. Yo, forgot about Spyro. That's Insomniac as well, man. How long has this deal been in the works? Insomniac has been a partner of ours for over 20 years now, and I've been working with Ted and the team since the days of Spyro the Dragon. Since then, they have gone to do Ratchet and Clank series, Resistance Fall of Man, and most recently Spider-Man, which all by angles look to have been quite successful endeavor. Quite successful endeavor. So we've known them for a long time. The most important thing acquiring talent or studios is, do they fit into our culture? Do they match with the studio that you are and one you wish to become? Insomniac is a perfect fit for Worldwide Studios. They bring quality and innovation. Oh! Quality and innovation. Microsoft, I need you guys to read this interview. Okay, I need you guys to read this interview. Two things that we lean into every game, every time and all the time. I can't say enough good things about Ted and his team. We're super delighted. Why? Now, did the success of Marvel's Spider-Man weigh into this decision? Sure. So Sean Layden looked at this guy. The interview guy looked at Sean Layden. Sean Layden looked back at this guy. The interview guy looked back at Sean Layden. Sean Layden looked back at this guy. And the interview guy looked back at Sean Layden. Sean Layden looked back at the guy and said, listen, I'm going to give you my real answer, but in the article, just put sure. My real answer is, why are you asking dumbass fucking questions? That's the real answer. But just put sure in the article. So Sean Layden says, sure, Spider-Man underscores how consequential Insomniac is to gaming in the overall. They are an impact maker. They are a style setter. They are just as clutch of the studios that in that independent sphere who are at an accomplishment level of something like Insomniac. They are very rare bird, and we felt that this was the time to formalize a relationship. Ew! Yo, can I get some claps for my man Sean Layden? Can I get some claps in the chat for my man Sean Layden? Can I get some claps in the chat for my man Sean Layden? Put the claps in the chat for my man Sean Layden, man. That was beautiful. I didn't even read the whole article, but if you guys want to read, like I said, I put the link in there. But yo, claps in the chat, man. Claps in the chat for my man Sean Layden, because that was beautiful. I almost cried right there. You guys understand? I almost cried right there. I almost got emotional. You know what I mean? But this is just a good purchase, man. This is good. I don't see. There's no way nobody can hate on anything when it comes to this purchase. It's just they do fit the Sony atmosphere of things, right? With the Sony games, right? Insomniac, they making Spider-Man, you know what I mean? That had the Sony water on it. that had that Sony sauce on it. You know what I mean? It definitely had the Sony sauce on it. So if you can create more stuff like that with your innovation and your style of games, oh yeah, that's an easy purchase. Something that Microsoft failed to see in prior years. That's the crazy thing. Sunset Overdrive, everybody was like, oh, this is an Xbox game, man. This is totally an Xbox game. Oh, by the way, I will be streaming this game. I just haven't picked the date for it yet, but I will be streaming this game very soon. This is Erica. This is a interactive type game. So if you guys, want to get interactive in the chat while I'm streaming this game, definitely come on through and get some interactiveness in the chat. I think it's going to be lit. And I'm excited to play it, man. I'm excited to play. I like these interactive games. I think some of you guys was here when I played the other one where you had to find the killer. I forgot the name of it, where you can use your cell phone to play, and a lot of you guys enjoyed that stream. So we're going to do another interactive stream with this game called Erica. Yo, and by the way, this game is a big game. This junk was 40 gigs. Let me see if I can get the information on here. This junk was 40 gigs, yo. It's only 10. See, look at that. This junk was 40 gigs. It's $10, but this is 40 gigs. Very, very cheap game. If you guys are interested in it, $10 for the game, $9.99. Go ahead, and it'll be cool to see people stream this game and everybody interacting and all that stuff. So yeah, that's Erica. Yo, so I forgot all about it. I missed the days when Sony was about games and not these personalities. Yo, I don't know what platforms Obi's gaming on, but there's a lot of games on PlayStation, man. There's a lot of games on PlayStation. I can't concur with that statement there, my good. Yo, that theme is Oninaki. That comes out this week. And I mean, Nintendo guys not hyping the game, but definitely you're going to see a lot of gameplay. You're going to see, sounds like a bad compression. Oh yeah, what the sound? That's a good deal. Is the sound okay? Am I sounding okay, or is it sounding a little crazy? Let me know. Oh, that was the Elgato sounding crazy. Let me know, guys, if you can hear me okay. But what I was saying, yeah, I'm going to stream that game this week. Definitely before Oninaki come out. So I'm looking probably like Wednesday. I'm going to be streaming that game. I'll say like Wednesday I'll stream it. Oninaki is Thursday. I won't be streaming Oninaki. I don't stream RPG games, but I will be uploading the boss battles for each game. Yo, Black Star Ghost, I heard Oninaki was trash. Whoa! Very disrespectful. Yo, Vic, what is good, man? What is good? I'm enjoying Oninaki, man. The demo was lit. It was a very short demo, but I was grinding the hell out of the game. And your battle speed definitely picks up when you level up your daemon. So it's gonna be a good one. Yo, I gave you a super chat, Barry, but it didn't show up for some reason. Oh, my bad. Let me see if I got it. I don't know what's going on. Probably that's a YouTube thing, Nancy. I don't know, but I definitely appreciate it. Most likely I'll probably, get to it. It being 40 gigs, the game is $10. I'm sure it's short as fuck. Yeah, it's a lot of movie stuff in there. It's a lot of movie stuff. Yeah, I gotta be honest, Jay, the Oninaki dev track, the Oninaki dev track record is pretty bad. I Am Setsuna and Lost Spirit is a big letdown, let me down big time. What? That comment, Blandrew, was so bad I couldn't even read it properly. My eyes was like just mind boggled. Yo, some of my favorite games this generation is I Am Setsuna and Lost Spirit. Lost Spirit, the story wasn't as strong as I Am Setsuna in my opinion, but the gameplay was way better. There's no way. Listen, I don't even want to get into bash mode, man. Blandrew, you my guy, so I'm just gonna fall back, let you just leave that dumbass comment. I'm gonna fall back, Blandrew. I'm gonna fall back because I'm about to go on bash mode on Blandrew, and that's my dude. I don't want to bash him. That's my guy. You know what I mean? But yo, that comment right there almost triggered me. I ain't even gonna lie. That comment almost triggered me because those are two games I put like 90 to 100 plus hours on both of them. And I can't see how anybody is let down by that game. It's an old school style RPG with new mechanics in there. and the mechanics are amazing. Like I don't understand that at all. Story wise, amazing. Gameplay wise, amazing. Set pieces, amazing. Pacing, amazing. That's fucking crazy. I think that man is high right now. In the words of Lord. But I'm not gonna bash. I'm gonna fall back because I don't know if that was a comment to get me triggered. You know what I mean? But yo, that's crazy. Yo, Black Star Goat, very disrespectful. You Black Star, you my man. I don't want to get into trigger mode. Don't get me to trigger mode. Okay. Yo, OBJ the Don, what is good, man? Listen, I don't think Tokyo RPG Factory is overrated. They made 2 games. Okay. They made 2 games. I Am Setsuna, Lost Spare. 2 amazing games, by the way. You know what I mean? Who outside of myself is hyping Tokyo RPG Factory? You don't see that much too many people hyping them, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people didn't buy them. They will buy it on the Switch and talk shit about my man Blandrew, because he can't prove that he beat the game unless he sent a screenshot. Send me another screenshot, Blandrew. But you know what I mean? There's no way of this. You can't overhype a great studio. You hype a great studio. That's just plain and simple. Yo, OBJ, I was telling them we gotta give Xbox guys a day, man. We gotta give them the Gears of War day. I think it's September 6th and the 10th. We just gotta give them that day, okay? Because they're depressed. I don't want to use that word, but they are on an all-time low right now. You know what I mean? Yo, Bard, did you like Days Gone? Of course, yeah. I like Days Gone a lot. I think the game had a lot of flaws, but overall, it was a strong game. Story was good. The gameplay was good. I just feel like with the technical issues, it ruined pacing for the game, especially when it comes to like impactful like scenes and cut scenes and stuff like that, like story driven beats. Like the technical side ruined that pacing for it, so I couldn't really put it in the high burner for me, but I enjoyed the game a lot. Yo, cause they don't deserve hype. They definitely do deserve the hype. That's just a fact. I'm letting you know they deserve the hype. I don't care who it is. Tokyo RPG Factory is a great studio developer, and now they're going outside of their normality with creating an action RPG game, Oninaki. So definitely pick that game up. He said hype trash. Yo, Tokyo RPG Factory haven't lived up to the praise they get, honestly. People just 30 for Square to be good. Thirsty for Square to be good? I don't think so at all. I mean, the games are great. I don't think so at all. I think the game is definitely reminiscent of like a Chrono Trigger, just updated mechanics. You know what I mean? I feel like when it comes to Lost Spare and when it comes to I Am Setsuna, if you enjoyed like old school RPGs like a Chrono Trigger, especially Chrono Trigger, or any other games that have like an ATB kind of bar system, there's no way you cannot enjoy those 2 games unless you personally didn't like the story, which is kind of hard because the story is kind of deep, story is kind of impactful on both of them. But today's gamer don't pay attention to story. I can get Blandrew and Black Star in this chat right now. Say, yo, explain to me the stories of both games. They'll be like, I can't do that. But gameplay is something that you guys do pay attention to, and the gameplay of those games is just amazing. You know what I mean? I just don't see story is always going to be like questionable. That gameplay definitely amazing. Yo, T-Man, what is good, bro? The gameplay of I Am Setsuna is a better Chrono Trigger battle system. That's complete 100% fact. Updated Chrono Trigger battle system. The gameplay for Lost Spare, that is a better battle system than I Am Setsuna. Like Lost Spirit is like one of the best battle systems when it comes to like a turn-based RPG, in my personal opinion. A newer turn-based RPG game. The game's just amazing. You know what I mean? But that's my opinion. And this is coming from somebody that 100% completed both games. I did everything that it could possibly be done in those two games. And they're just amazing games. But anyways, this is not about Tokyo RPG Factory and you haters of a great studio. I should kick you all in the shin, to be honest with you. But I'm not debating people on a game that I'm pretty sure you guys gonna beat the games. That's just a fact. You know, I mean, we gotta stop this debating of people that don't play certain games. Don't get me. Listen, this is not even me triggered. Imagine if I was triggered, Black Star and Blandrew. Imagine I was triggered, I'd definitely bash y'all instantly. But y'all my peoples. I ain't gonna bash y'all. So I'm trying to fall back. Black Star does not. He's not stopping. Black Star, you're not stopping. Yo, he said what? They also are overcharged for their games. They're not worth $50 plus. What? Are you kidding me? Yo, Barry, are you trying Blair Witch on Game Pass? No, I am definitely not. I'm not a horror dude like that. I don't really play horror games like that. It depends. It depends. Like the story got to really intrigue me for me to really play it. Blair Witch, I'm not really intrigued to play anything from it, so I'm not going to be playing it. Yo, T-Man, yo, they trying to push me to bash T-Man. My man Blacks, that's my guy. My man said Tokyo RPG Games is not worth $50. That's crazy. That's crazy. You getting 90 plus hours in that game. The games look great. You know what I mean? You know, I just don't understand what would you want. I'll play $60 for a Tokyo RPG game. Yo, my man Fist is in the building. Yo, Fist, what's good, bro? You know what I mean? Yo, we got people out here paying $60 for The Witcher on Switch, and paying $60 for Octopath Traveler, and Xenoblade Chronicles 2. But you gonna come up in here and say it's not worth 50 for Lost Spirit or I'm Setsuna? That's crazy. And by the way, I don't agree with the whole Octopath and Xenoblade not worth 60, because they are worth 60 in my personal opinion. But yeah, man. Yo, you guys, one thing I can say about the chat, yo, when y'all need to start creating YouTube videos, because when y'all have like a mindset or something that you want somebody to talk about, you guys are just putting that shit in the chat. The topic could be something completely different, but y'all came with like, Tokyo RPG Factory, knowing that I'm gonna get triggered, knowing that I'm gonna get triggered. Y'all see this out here. I gotta go in here. Now I gotta go in here, man, because the disrespect is too high. Where is my? There we go. Now I gotta go in here, man. Knowing that I love these games. Yeah, that voice acting made me want to rip my ears out. Which one? Oh, Xenoblade. Oh man, you gotta play it on Japanese. You gotta play it on Japanese, man. Xenoblade Chronicles, you definitely gotta switch that to the Japanese, man. That's a fact. That is a fact. What is that little that animal name? That dude, I forgot dude's name, man. It's been a while. That dude was annoying. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is worth 60. Yeah, I said it's worth the 60. There's a lot of game in that game. Whether you think it's good or not, I mean, just looking at it objectively of what you're getting, you know what I mean? I don't think, you can say it's not worth 60. But I'm saying a game like Lost Spare, Oninaki, I Am Setsuna, it's definitely worth the 50 or the 40 that you pay. This is the Lost Spare theme. So when you if you pre-order this game, you know, you get this theme. Lost Bear. But yeah, I'm definitely excited for this game. This comes out this week too. It comes out this week. So yeah, 2 days to download. It's lit. My ass is getting that Man of Maiden. Yo, I'm gonna get that too. I know it comes out the 30th though, so I'm gonna wait until that week to pre-order it. But yeah, I'm interested in that game too. I do love Supermassive Games. I do love Supermassive Games. Look at this. Look at this. Despicable. One shout out to my man Tony, man. Shout out to my man Tony. You know what I mean? Shout out to Tony. Very despicable. Yo, PlayStation dudes, yo, we gotta do better than this. We gotta do better than this, man. Yo, dudes on PlayStation be like, yo, man, we need to go back to the days of the PS1 RPGs. We need to go back to those days. But then when the games that are like the PS1 RPGs come out, y'all don't want to purchase them or buy them. Shit crazy. I don't understand that to the life of me, man. 17 people. 17 people. Very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. Oh yeah, Tora. Oh my god. Yeah, thank you, T-Man. Tora. That dude is annoying. That dude is annoying. Tora likes when you do that. Tora likes. Yo, he said I stopped pre-ordering AA Square games after Secret of Mana remake got me. The Secret of Mana remake wasn't that bad though, man. Secret of Mana, they just updated like the visuals of the game. You know what I mean? If you didn't like the remake of Secret of Mana, I don't think you really like the Secret of Mana at all. It's the same way the game is played. Certain things have changed, like for like visual fidelity, but it was pretty much the same game. Yeah, anyone that says we need to go back to PS1 or PS2 days is full of crap. That is a definitely truth. Ken. Nah, but you know what? They might be right. They might be right because a lot of people, you know, I mean, those days didn't have trophies or any achievements, so you can just, you know, talk shit about a game. You be like, yo, this game is trash. Yo, did you play? Hell yeah, I played it, man. Played the first 10 minutes. It's cause they rather get them on a hybrid monster known as Nintendo Switch. Yo, the Nintendo Switch is definitely a hybrid monster. There is no I'm not gonna disagree with that. I'm not even like trolling nothing. It is a hybrid monster for what it is. You know, the games, you know, look decent. First party games look good though. Third party games look kind of you know, crazy. But yo, guys, what do you guys think about this purchase, man? Insomniac, are you guys hyped for it? Are you guys telling PlayStation guys, sit your asses down? You know what I mean? What are your thoughts before I get up out of here? Oh yeah, by the way, as well, if you guys are interested, definitely sign up for these tournaments for the online arcade. You know, we're coming back very strong. You know, we announced 4 tournaments so far. If you guys can see this here, we got Soul Calibur 6. We got Soul Calibur 6, Dragon Ball FighterZ, Street Fighter 5, and Blaze Blue Cross Tag. I really want to do another Smash Bros tournament, but yo, every time I try to do like a Smash tournament, or we try to do a Smash tournament, yo, people be hitting me up in these DMs like, yo, these Smash dudes is grimy. Like they would try to like you know, ruin the tournament by staging grand finals and stuff like that. They pretty much trying to sabotage the tournament, sharing prize. You know, it's just crazy. Like the last tournament we did, we had 2 you know, participants. Yo, they were beasting during this whole tournament. And during the grand finals, my man was like, "Yeah, you can just take the game, come to find out, though, dudes hit me up, was like, yeah, they're friends, and they just pretty much gave the game and split the prize pot. So we had like a kind of a trash grand finals. If people gonna do that, man, just don't sign up for a tournament, man. Understand that you know each other and you're friends with each other and stuff like that, but yo, nobody's trying to see no corny grand finals because you guys trying to sabotage the tournament. You know what I mean? Yo, if you know you're gonna get second place, or if you know you're gonna get first place, yo, fight for that joint, man. You know, make it interesting. So yo, like, and ever since that, yo, dudes been hitting me up about Smash dudes. Like, yo, if you see this guy in your tournament, take him out. Yo, it's just too much. It's too much, bruh. But September 7th, you know, we're gonna be kicking it off with Soul Calibur 6. This is our 5th Soul Calibur tournament. And it does have a $200 prize pot to it. So if you guys have the game, sign up. You get to meet some of these Soul Calibur, you know, tournament players. Pretty much the best Ivy in Soul Calibur 6 signed up for this tournament. Sane, if you guys ever heard of Sane, he's in this tournament. He's pretty much like the best Ivy in this game. And very, very strong tournament player. He signed up. More people is going to be signing up for the tournament, but it will be cool to see people from this community you know, sign up and you know, just participate, man. We definitely could use your guys' support and help when it comes to this stuff, because you know, it just helps us out as far as, you know, making the online arcade better, and so we can do more variety of games, you know what I mean, instead of just sticking to a certain crowd of games. But you know, we ain't trying to force nobody to do anything. So yo, Blandrew, definitely appreciate it, man. Definitely appreciate. Yo, Persona, what is good, bro? What is good, my guy? Yo, PS haters are filling up the salt mines. That is a fact, man. That is a fact. Insomniac is a beast. Yeah, Insomniac is a good studio, man. Yo, this, like I said, this is a surprising acquisition, but it's not a surprising acquisition just due to the studio. Like, you know what I mean? A lot of people call PlayStation broke. A lot of people call PlayStation like, oh, they're not buying studios like Microsoft. Microsoft is getting the money. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, they do fit that PlayStation scope of things. Yo, Fleshy, what is good? Yeah, they sold 13 million only on PlayStation, which is really, really dope. The game is pretty much going to be almost out for a year. It's going to be almost out for a year. They did some DLC for it, which is, I like the DLC. The DLC was really good. The last one was, you know, kind of no, it was the second one. The second one was kind of the last one was pretty good. The first one was, I love the first one, but the DLC I think is worth it as well. If you guys are Spider-Man fans, there's a lot of like good little cameos and nuggets there with that game. But yeah, I'm liking Insomniac, man. So, oh yeah, Sean Layden also said Sunset Overdrive 2. There's no like plans for Sunset Overdrive 2 yet. Where he said, yo, what does this acquisition mean for series like Sunset Overdrive, which is Microsoft exclusive? That was a great experience for Insomniac, and they learned a lot through that as well. Oh, let me show you guys this. Oh my god. Here's the question right here. What does this acquisition mean for the series like Sunset Overdrive, which was a Microsoft exclusive? That was a great experience for Insomniac, and they learned a lot through that as well. As far as the IP itself, we haven't turned over the files on that one to see what that actually means, to be honest. We like what they've been doing with Spider-Man franchise, and we like things like Ratchet and Clank are certainly vital series in the present and future. That's what we're concentrating on. So yeah, so Sean Layden is pretty much summing it up right here, that Sunset Overdrive 2, or you know, continuing Sunset Overdrive, we're going to put a hold on that because we haven't really, you know, looked into that yet, but we're just focusing on the next Spider-Man and, you know, Ratchet and Clank, which makes perfect sense for PlayStation. So we know those games are coming, and you see that's what we're concentrating on. So Sunset Overdrive 2, we're not saying that it's not out of the works. It could be in the works, but you know, Like, you know, everybody can pretty much assume that, you know, Spider-Man is definitely coming. Yo, my man Colonel Mustard is in the building. What's good, bro? Fleshy, what's up? Yo, Mega, what's good, man? Insomniac got that Sony money. Yo, my man Black Star say, yo, who got the better first party devs? Sony or Nintendo? The thing is, with Nintendo, you can't really. What are their first party devs? Like Monolith? What else they got? It definitely Sony got the better first party devs than Nintendo, but Nintendo does have like the most successful exclusive, you know, games. But that's on a subjective level. I think subjectively and objectively, Sony got better first party studios than Nintendo. Nintendo just blanket everything on the Nintendo. You know what I mean? There's no real like Zelda dev, or there's no real like well, you do have your Metroid. Well, Metroid, they just give that to whoever. The support for like Mario and anything Mario tied is just there. So I don't know. They lean on one support games and Xbox. But yeah, I think PlayStation do have the better yo, all of them fake Sony fanboy aka next gen praising Sony. Yo, they got no choice to, man. They got no choice to. You know what I mean? They definitely got no choice to but to praise PlayStation. Yo, shout out to all the new subscribers, by the way. I don't know if my my alerts is on here, but if you guys, yeah, because as you can see, I got some new I got some new subscribers here, but none of the alerts popped up. Yo, J Love, what's good, man? It's over for the X Failure brand. It's really over. Yo, my man B Money's in the building. Yo, B Money, what's good, man? Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to be doom and gloom for Xbox, but they really have to do something. The Microsoft got to see that the avenue that they're going down is not working out for them. It's not. You know what I mean? I know you're trying to push Game Pass. You're trying to, let's say, a contingency plan. I know you're trying to do it, but traditional way of consoles work. Nintendo is showing it, and PlayStation is showing it. There's no numbers. You know what I mean? There's no numbers that you be like, you know what? Let's look at this here. Well, it's not working for here. You know what I mean? Yo, the two active console manufacturers is showing you that the traditional way of exclusive games and stuff like that, it works. It works. People see a benefit of purchasing a platform when you have exclusive games that are appealing. It would give you that reason to go out and spend that $300, that $400, that $500. Microsoft, every minute by minute, every show that they're doing, they're chipping away those reasons to you getting these Xboxes. They bring it up. Oh, Scarlett's gonna be powerful, all that stuff. But you're really and truly looking at it next year. You're gonna be like, yo, damn. You know what I mean? Do I really need this Scarlett to play whatever, you know, that you're offering? Game Pass on PC is looking enticing, just like you know, on the Xbox. I don't really need an Xbox. You know what I mean? And for those people that, oh, but I like to just play on consoles. Yeah, that's true. You like to play on consoles, but the people that like to play on consoles, they like to play exclusives on consoles. You know what I mean? We need to stop this crap about, yo, comparing ourselves to Jimmy down the street and Marianne down the street, the casual down the street, because unless you're the casual down the street that just buy multiplats, okay? Unless you're the casual down the street that's just buying 2 games per year, okay? Everybody always trying to compare themselves to this fucking casual that they don't know. You know what I mean? But the casuals, you know, they only buy 2 games, but the casuals not buying these exclusive. Oh yeah, but you're not a casual. You're on fucking Twitter and these gaming news streets every single day tweeting out your thoughts on gaming. That's not casual. Casuals is not doing that shit. Yo, Mr. Carleone, what is good, bro? Casuals are not doing that shit. Casuals, they're going to work, they hanging out at a bar, they socializing, they get home, they probably watching some Netflix or some shit. They like, you know what? Oh, it's Wednesday. Oh, you know what? Let me play some Call of Duty. That's the casual. You're not doing that. These people that's trying to use the casual argument for console gamers is just out of their mind, because you yourself is not playing a video game once a week or twice a week. You out here after work, you're running to your console to play a game. And before a year or two ago, you was running to your console to play an exclusive game. That's why you was hyping up Sunset Overdrive. That's why you was hyping up Quantum Break. That's why you was hyping up Rise. That's why everything is compared to Rise. You know what I mean? For 3 years straight, Microsoft on their E3 was just talking about the biggest blockbuster exclusives, and that's how the fan base, that's how they was formulated as well. Microsoft shaped them to talk about exclusives, which is nothing wrong about that. There's nothing wrong about that. That was a strategy. It was working for them. Because remember the first 3 years of Xbox? Yo, it was on the pace of the 360. What happened to those articles? Huh? What happened to those articles? What happened to it's on the pace of the 360? Huh? That shit went by the wayside, didn't it? Why? Because nobody was buying no Xbox no more. Why? Why are you buying an Xbox? Why? Is the Xbox One still on the pace of the 360? Hell no. The Switch about to outpass that thing. And Microsoft, they have to see it. They have to see like, yo, we are moving away from the exclusive talk, and our sales is diminishing. It's lowering. Dudes is not even buying the games out here. So we gotta have a backup plan. We gotta have the contingency Game Pass service, which is not even a bad contingency plan. Game Pass is a great service. But now that you have Game Pass, like even before Game Pass on PC, I was playing Xbox exclusives on my PC because it was play anywhere. It was Game Pass on there. It wasn't technically on there, but it was on there for the exclusive games. But now you have Game Pass on PC. Like, yo, bro, like, why are you buying a Xbox One next year? And the fact that they putting their junks on Steam too, oh my god, there's no reason. They gotta see it. They gotta see it. But Nintendo, just look at this year alone. Nintendo has been on a hot streak this year. You know why Nintendo's been on a hot streak? Yes. Damage control. Yes. The PlayStation 4, the sales is dwindling. The Xbox One, the sales is dwindling. Yes, it's the end of the generation. But Nintendo is also pumping out a lot of exclusives. They're giving incentives for you to buy the console or the hybrid powerhouse. It's simple math, or simple logic. Not even math, the simple logic. You give people something enticing enough to sell your platform, your product. You know what I mean? It's just like an ice cream shop. If you're driving down the road and you see an ice cream shop, oh look, there's an ice cream shop right here. You know what I mean? One of the first things that might catch your eye is them trying to sell you something in that ice cream shop where, hey, you can get the best pistachio ice cream here, where they have that shit in a chalkboard, lighting up or whatever. You're like, oh, the best pistachio ice cream. I am a fan of pistachio ice cream. Let me turn around. I'm turning around this car real quick. We're gonna head into this ice cream shop. We're gonna try this pistachio. You know what I mean? Boom. Guess what they did? They got a sale. They put the bait on there and they hook, line, sinker, gotcha. That's what exclusives do. Oh my god, yo, Spider-Man 2 is gonna be amazing. I gotta get me a PS4. I get PS5. Oh, they got other games that's coming out multiplayer. So there's a Call of Duty. I'll pick those up too. But guess where you're picking them up on? On the PlayStation. That's what they want. They want you to buy the exclusives and they want you to buy the games on PlayStation while purchasing that $500, that $600, that $400 console. Lock you into that ecosystem. Microsoft is taking away the hardware aspect. They're trying to lock you. I don't even know if they're trying to lock you into their ecosystem because they're putting their games on Steam. It don't make no damn sense. Halo Master Chief Collection, the game, the tentpole game that's on PlayStation, I mean on Xbox, is coming to Steam. A PC dude is gonna be like, what? Windows 10? I'm not buying it on damn Windows 10. I'm buying it on Steam. I'm locked into that ecosystem. That's why you see them getting so butthurt when it comes to the Epic Store game. There's other reasons, but the general reason is they already been locked into a ecosystem on PC, Steam, or whatever it is, GOG or whatever it is. They don't want to do another one unless Epic give them that incentive to. If they keep updating that store, you're gonna see a lot of people. What up, Epic? You got me. You told me you got the best pistachio ice cream. You got me. You know what I mean? Yo, my man Colonel said, yo, only a true PlayStation fan would know what a game that skull is on the bottom left. Oh yeah, you already know, man. Yo, rumor that Halo, Forza, and Gears coming to Switch. Oh man, yo, Final Fantasy 8 getting a physical release. That's what's up. Yo, I'm definitely gonna run through Final Fantasy 8 again. That's not one of my favorite Final Fantasy games. I just felt like Final Fantasy 8 was a little bit too much going on there, system wise, mechanics wise. But I'm gonna give it a try. The story didn't really captivate me as well either, but I was much younger then. So we're gonna give it another go when it comes to that. But yeah, like Ori and the Blind Forest, you know what I mean? A game that was really praised on Xbox is going to the Switch. You know what I mean? I don't know if you need a Xbox Live account to play the game, but you know, I just don't know what Microsoft. Well, we know what Microsoft is doing. Is just like, if you really want people to be locked into your ecosystems, you gotta give them an incentive. You gotta make them feel entitled. You know what I mean? You know how people people gonna look at that word entitled as a bad thing when it comes to gaming, but it's really not. Because when you really are locked into a platform, or somebody saying that, yo, I'm a PlayStation gamer, or I'm a Nintendo gamer, or I'm an Xbox gamer, they're entitled within that platform because that platform is giving shit that they like. You know what I mean? So they're gonna stick by it. Like, yo, I keep getting stuff that I like, I'm gonna stick by it here. You know what I mean? An entitled gamer is not a bad gamer. That's a gamer that's gonna spend money on your platform. Keep thinking that you remember when Microsoft was trying to come up with that, yo, we want our gamers to feel like they're first class citizens, like first class gamers. That was Phil trying to make Xbox gamers be entitled, but Xbox, I don't know what the fuck was going on with their gamers. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, I can't even blame the gamers. Phil wasn't doing that was a speech that Phil was doing. He was just talking out his ass. He wasn't really doing anything for the Xbox gamer. Oh, my bad, yo. I didn't even respond to this person. But yeah, man. I just don't know with Xbox, man. We'll see. You know, I'm not even gonna say that we'll see. That's just damage control. Every time you hear somebody say that, yo, I don't know what's going on with Xbox, we'll see with the next gen. That's damage control. That's damage control. Most likely they don't have a good feeling when it comes to Xbox when they say that. Oh, you know, we'll see. Anybody that be ending conversations like we'll see, that would mean that they're not really in agreement with what they're doing, but they were just hitting the quick little answer. Oh, we'll see. We all do it in this world. We all do it. You know, when you want to say no to somebody, but you can't say no. Like, say somebody asks you, a co-worker or something, but like, yo man, for the next 3 days, yo, can you pick me up from work or drop me home or something like that? And you be like, damn man, I really want to chill with this girl and shit like that, but I don't want to tell the dude no or nothing like that. So you hit him with the, oh, we'll see. And then when that day come, you gone. Not saying that was a story of mine, but people just tend to do that. So we'll see. Imagine the shitstorm if Phil Spencer became a Nintendo guy. Oh man. Yo, I would love that day, be honest with you, Fist. Like, news come out, Nintendo hired Phil Spencer. Yo, Nintendo fans gonna be like, get that man out of here. We don't want him. Please remove him now. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna end the stream here. Definitely appreciate everybody coming through. Insomniac Games now with Sony's worldwide studios. This is great news. Very, very excited, very, very happy about this news. Pretty much it was the best news of the day. There's a lot of cool little games that came out today, but like I said, my excitement for this news just oversaw all of that. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing. Oh yeah, by the way, Predator looking rough. PlayStation guys, listen, PlayStation Nation, I'm gonna need you guys to come together and tweet PlayStation, tweet the developer, say yo, you need to clean that game up. That thing looking rough. I was trying to damage it, like, is it the stream? You know what I mean? I'm is it the stream? Then I watched the trailer. I was like, yeah, it's looking rough. But yeah, guys, I'm about to get up out of here. Hopefully you guys enjoy your Monday night. You remember, on Wednesday we're gonna stream Erica. Hopefully you guys can come through and interact with that stream. Let's see how that game is, and let's have some fun with it, man. But yeah, don't take any offense to anything I said, guys. I'm just very passionate when it comes to Tokyo RPG Factory. So if you do, when it's things that I'm passionate with, just know that I might bite back a little bit, man. But it's all in good fun. I respect all you guys. It's Nintendo, Xbox dudes, PlayStation dudes, Tokyo RPG haters. Y'all need to fall back, but it's all good. But anyways, man, it's your boy Jay Bari. I'm about to get up out of here. Have a good night. Deuces. I'm gone.